Yeah. We got 3. Alright, I don't know how many of you paid attention to the news, but there's 6 topics, 5 pre-selected, 1 will be selected from the audience. Each of you will have 2 minutes to get up here and answer the question. All 3 of you will get to go, and then you'll have 2 minutes again for the same question so you can respond to what the other candidates say. And then we'll move on to the next one.
Will there be questions?
Oh, how did that manage?
There will be questions after each so when they're done their 2-minute rounds, then the audience can ask them questions directly.
Perfect.
In connection to the debate question. At the end, it's open.
I'm moving it. I gotta fix it
right. Mrs. Point says she's sorry for not being here.
Okay. You know Mrs.
Are you ripping
Point?
a bong right now?
Yes, I do know Mrs. Point.
Alright.
Yeah, and a reminder, if you're on the mic, go on shout so we can hear you in the back.
Heard you, big dog.
Pepe, what do you want?
No need for that sort of violence here, fellas. Let's keep it classy.
Weazel News, best news covering this, so
that will
really
be
excited.
the order that questions are answered in for the rest of the night. Alright. So the first one is going to be, what do you plan to do about the recent civil unrest, and why do you think it's happening? So the first speaker wants to get up.
Alright, Kenny, step up. As soon as you can get there. Alright, let's hear it for Kenny Powers. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Alright, guys, thanks. The real applause should be to the Police Officers Union and the Blackwood Salon for hosting this. Let's clap it up for them. Thank you.
It's a saloon.
That's one.
Way to fuck it up.
Close enough. Keep going.
That's why his hair's fucking
Alright.
Do you need the question rephrased?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Pembrook?
What do you plan to do about the recent civil unrest, and why do you think it's happening?
When you're referring to the civil unrest, are you talking about with the Russians, or what are you referring to? I'm
referring to the protests in front of City Hall, the multiple protests that have happened over the last month or so.
Woo! Thanks for the vote of confidence there, pal. Yeah, so, you know, as a community, we need to be more tight-knit to get rid of this conflict, you know. We gotta look out for one another more. We gotta be more accountable for each other as well. Like, getting rowdy back there, fellas. You know, we can't just sit here and listen, guys. I didn't even say anything that exciting yet. We can't just sit here and expect all these civil issues to go away, or go away just by protesting and then forgetting about it until the next protest. You know, we're actually gonna have to put in place a plan from the government that we carry out that's effective, that the people also have a say in.
Yeah, plan. Yeah.
This is what society fails.
That's my piece, fellas.
All right, Falk, next person. Same question. Do you need it repeated?
Oh, no, the civil unrest. So basically, this is how I see the civil unrest is people here don't have...
Can you take up your mask? I can't hear you.
COVID is the thing. All right, as long as I have 6 feet. Hold up.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
So, hey, you're welcome. All right, so now we have a crisis in our city, right? We had a governor who was... Jesus Christ. We had a governor who was corrupt, right?
Please be quiet. I'm trying to hear.
So with the civil unrest, it mainly because dealing with the governor. And that was one issue, right? Another issue that I noticed was it seemed to be there is no healthcare in the system. A lot of people here in the city dealt with free healthcare, and then gradually throughout as the weeks passed and months passed, it seemed prices seemed to go up. So my plan with that is to have a co-pay healthcare system where our systems have the opportunity to pay into a healthcare system. So, 20% of their medical bill is only what they have to pay. That being said, with the civil unrest, I feel like those are all the main issues. And that's all I have.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Yes, sir!
Great job. All right, Mr. Dick Law.
We want that guy to win,
man.
Richard.
Yeah! Yeah.
He says.
Richard Law.
What's going on? What's going on?
Do you need a question repeated, sir?
No, I do not. I mean, if you want to repeat
Alright.
it for the people that just joined,
Yeah.
you're welcome to.
All right, yeah. For the people just joined up, can you repeat the question?
Yo, he pulled out a gun.
What do you plan to do about the recent civil unrest?
Don't worry about
Yo, what the?
Slash, how do you plan to address it in your term?
Wow.
Can we get order, please? Come on.
Once you guys are done, and the gentleman's done pulling out guns. So in relation to civil unrest, like I said, most things happen on the spur of the moment, and usually it's people that are acting at an instant and not looking at the longer picture. Things were passed from the prior term and the governor prior to me, or prior to anybody running in this state, theoretically. Things were done on a whim, things were done out of instinct and just out of action, and they weren't thought through, and ultimately it affected each and every person in the city, doing more harm than good in what I've seen. So when it comes down to it, anything going forward needs to be thought out, spoke about, and planned. That alone will diminish every single uprising we've had, because communication was never the factor. Nothing was communicated to the people. Nothing was said to the people. They were just kind of told this is what's going to happen, and that's it. And there was no ultimatum for them. So in all actuality, you're forcing things upon people who didn't want them or did want them, and then there was no one side or two sides. So in actuality, the communication needs to be done. That'll solve every single issue that we've forecome and seen, because people don't understand why something's happening or why X, Y, and Z is happening. So communication is a big thing for me, and that's going to be a big thing trickling down that, you have to put at the forefront, because people don't know what the fuck's happening. They don't know what's going on. As you guys could tell, I'm very cut and dry, so.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
I mean, Weazel News is doing a good job.
Anything.
If any candidates would like to respond to one of the other candidates on this issue, you can go up now.
Rebuttals? Any rebuttal?
Yeah,
Kenny Powers?
Thank you, Mr. Diaz, for the oil.
Thank you.
The citizen meme.
I deserve a round of applause.
All right, guys. Just wanted to address what Mr. Is it Damon? That's your name, correct, sir?
Mr. Falk.
What Damon said, yes. About the healthcare, I don't directly see how that would change anything in terms of civil unrest. I would just like you to be more clear about that.
I have a question, Kenny, if you want to answer it. I'm not sure if you really want to or not, but.
Go ahead.
How do you plan to address the financial burdens on most people or the financial system in the city? How do you plan on improving it?
That's a good question.
It's a great question.
Yeah.
What I don't think is an issue is medical bills, and that's why I was asking that question. But what exactly do you think is the stem of this financial burden that you see? I don't really see so much of a financial burden on the people of the city, but.
I mean, I can chime in if you want, Damon, unless you want to just ponder on a little bit. All right, go ahead. You can go ahead.
All right, so to answer your question, I honestly do believe the healthcare system is eventually going to sneak up on us unless it's unchecked. And these are things that, as people, we all can voice our opinions. And I feel like we have the right to voice our opinions. And when it comes to medical prices going up day by day, eventually we can, either help out the people or put our foot down. And I do agree with you about communication. That is very crucial. And due to our last term, there was no communication. I totally 100% agree with you for that one. And I do honestly believe there is a slight financial crisis going in the city. I don't believe it's 100%, the jobs that people get. Obviously, you can apply yourself to get a well-paying job. I just think everyone should take that opportunity and use it to their advantage. And these white-collar jobs that people have is crucial to our society as a system. So if people got more better-paying jobs, then I feel like that would fix the financial issue that's going on with some people. Also, blue-collar jobs need to be looked at and attended a little bit better because you have your everyday working people,
way too much for real.
trying to grind for those bills only to get robbed, of the money.
I'm with that.
there any questions from the audience?
I have a question.
Yeah, I got a question.
It has to be in connection to the question we're currently
Yo,
discussing.
Damon, I think you're just
I
broke,
have a
big
question
homie.
for like the city of something with the debating and everything.
I guess ask it.
I was looking online at the diamonds. I was just looking online, and I see that people can run as the fully automated luxury gay space communist. Can I ask what that is?
None of those are here.
Have you
so-
ever seen Star Trek?
I mean, that
Why would
sounds
I watch
pretty
Star Trek?
factual.
Okay, well, the government system used in Star
Are
Trek, but gay.
Oh,
Nice. Really?
What'd you say about my mama?
I never. But no, those higher paying jobs. Yeah.
All right, we'll move on to the next topic. So I'll read out the
Damon
question up here
Falk.
for everyone.
EMS is getting 10K every 15 minutes.
If elected, how do you plan to deal with the growing threat from the Russian Federation?
Don't.
Bazookas.
I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. Sorry to interrupt you, Kenny.
So if elected, no big deal, man. If elected, I think the first order of business would definitely be to stimulate the funding into the army to take care of the problem on the Russian front. First things first, if we want to establish a great city, we have to protect it from others. So obviously that's got to be number one. We'll have to we'll have to declare an emergency. Obviously, we saw today there's been aggression on both sides, so we definitely have to make sure that we are prepared to win that fight to protect all you guys. You know.
Go Russian.
No, go America, not Russia. No.
Russia.
I'm expressly saying the opposite. It does not go Russia.
Russia better.
Russia's not better.
Why don't you go move there?
Enough heckling from the crowd. Enough heckling. Let's let the man speak.
All I'm saying is, it seems to me that this Russian crisis is tearing apart our community, and we just can't have that happening here. Quite frankly, we need to nip this problem in the bud, and I believe that we're gonna have to strike hard, strike fast, no mercy, full force, and it's going down on the Russians, man. It's going down on the Russians.
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Law.
Thanks for your enthusiasm, Billy.
Yeah.
yeah.
Just the question, because I know you were in your
I had
head
to
for a
step
second
away
there,
and
is
turn on TV.
if elected, how do you plan on dealing with the Russian threat?
First and foremost, to piggyback what I said prior, like communication, let the citizens know what's going on, be blatantly honest with them. Addressing the good, the bad, the ugly is the biggest concern. Letting people have a decision making for themselves. People who want to fight with us will, and people who don't want to take part in it should have that option. But when it comes down to it, everyone needs to know that we have one agenda, and that one agenda is going to be keeping the city and the state safe.
Hell yeah.
And by all means, it's going to happen. Now, hook by crook, if it does or does not, like I said, we're going to give it our all. But communication is the biggest key. If somebody wants to be behind us and help, that's fine. If they don't, make it clear. So there's no ill will, there's no ties. We're not holding anybody accountable. But at the same time, we know who's with us and we know who's not. We know who's going to be here when we go to elect, when we pass bills, and we know who's going to want things to be better for the city. And those who don't want to partake, obviously, like I said, that's going to be made clear and paint the vivid picture for the city moving forward.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I like that. That's a good one, man.
Yeah, that's really good.
I mean, I guess.
Applause for my boy.
You're fucking salty.
This guy talks. This guy talks well. I like him.
Anyway, any other questions? Feel free to let
True
me know. If not,
politician.
somebody else can go.
I was hoping for 100 billion in funding. Yeah,
I'll consider it.
Oh yeah.
I'll consider it.
All right, tighten up.
Yeah, I'll wait for the crowd. All right, so to I hear you back there, Dom. Reintroduce myself. I am a captain in our armed forces. So when it comes to dealing with the military threat, I have strategies and tactics to deal with the situation. Now, the main concern right now is that our armed forces are currently volunteer forces. However, not chair force, we're military, army. So anyways, I have military experience, right? Military background. So I plan to use that to help the people. Whether I win this debate or not, I will still be serving the people. And that is my goal, all in all. However, I feel that our armed services should get paid. Currently, they are a volunteer force. This will motivate more people to join. This will fix our financial crisis. and we can get more funding into our military to take down the Russian threat. Right now, our armed forces aren't super big, but I plan on doing a bigger recruiting program to get more people in, pay the people, people who feel like it's their turn to step up and fight against the Russian threat. And may I tell you guys that these Russians are a threat. They've already shot down one of our planes. So they made themselves clear in the city. They are not here to help you people.
5. Sounds like you like the military, man.
Thank you for your
That's pretty
service,
much all
sir.
I got.
You're a damn hero.
Thank you. Thank you for your service.
Damon,
Yes,
can
sir.
can you expand on how bad the threat is from the Russian Federation?
The Russian Federation? Yeah, of course. I do have some intel on some of the equipment and hardware that they have coming in. I do know that they are actively recruiting and paying their men really well. So these Russian threats, they are hiding among society right now. They never make themselves clear unless it's time to act. That's how dangerous these guys are. They are an insider threat to our country, and we should take them seriously. We should have our law enforcement and federal bureau more investigating these Russians, because when it comes down to it, innocent people are going to get hurt if war breaks out, and that's the last thing I want.
Amen, brother.
All right, if any of the other candidates want to rebuttal, otherwise the audience can ask some questions.
No rebuttal here. That's a great round, fellas.
Amen. Yes, sir. Good job, boys.
All right, do any of the audience have any questions about the Russian threat?
Yeah, I don't think we need a military, man. I buy a gun for a reason.
I mean, they can't. I mean, if they can't protect their own general on their own grounds.
Yeah, I know. What's the point, man? All right.
Oh, really?
I think it's actually 4.
We'll move on to the next question.
Glad to see your
Citizens are having a harder and
gonna
harder
do
time
business tank.
finding housing. If elected, how would you solve this issue?
Okay.
Okay, so I think that a good solution to this problem would be to have a section of low-income housing where maybe up here in Polito or in Sandy or Grapeseed, an area like that, a more rural area, not as bustling as the city, something that is more affordable for everybody. And it's not it's a temporary solution. It's something that I don't want to be a permanent thing. It's more of something to get on your feet and improve upon yourself, which I'm sure everyone here wants to do. I think the cheapest housing you can find right now is around $800,000, and I think to be more friendly to the less fortunate citizens, we should probably get some housing, maybe some apartment style housing or something that is more along the lines of maybe like $300,000 or $200,000, something that is more affordable and quite frankly just more accessible to the people who don't have houses. I mean, I got a house last week, and I've been in the city for quite a while, as most of you know. So it's been a grind, man. So I understand.
What do you do for a living?
Yeah. So it's been a grind, man, and and I don't want everyone to have to struggle the way I did, man. That's all.
This guy's a junkie, man. Don't listen to him.
I swear I'm not.
Yo, someone look at his record.
Don't look at my record.
You might want to put your sleeves down,
Yeah.
buddy. I think we're gonna see some
Look
needle
at his
holes.
record. Look at his record.
Go speak, Cletus. Go speak. Cletus, go speak.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
served my time, man.
Those bank robberies will, though.
He's a good man. He's a reformed man.
Thank you, sir.
Elected officials can't
In
be held up.
Judge Foreman
addition,
does
They have a
explain
criminal record.
all right. In addition to what Kenny was saying, the affordable housing needs to happen. Now, what I'm saying and what I'm advising is that people, when they fly in, get affordable housing at next to no cost to them, and they're in that house for 30 to 60 calendar days to get on their feet, not have to worry about overhead. It's so much something that we can fund as the city and the state. That way, people have a place to go. They don't have to worry if they're going to have a roof over their head. But now it does give them some incentive to do things and get jobs and actually get on their own 2 feet. Because if not, then obviously the state and city have to do what they have to do to get more people in and make it readily accessible for somebody else. It might sound harsh, but honestly, we're not here to be a piggyback. We're not here to conform to people who want to be lazy and not work.
Yep.
At the same time, the working class needs to work, and we have to stay above the water. So however you make your money, whether it's criminal activities, whether it's blue collar jobs, white collar jobs, whatever the case may be. I'm not knocking anybody, but like I said, we're here in a perpetual inventory and perpetual economy where it has to go in a full circle. If somebody messes that circle up, it throws everything out of whack, which is then how we end up coming in so much in debt and just end up having these uprisings because healthcare takes a fall, law enforcement takes a fall, medical, everything crumbles. And like I said, that wheel then goes in reverse. And once you're down too far in that hole, there's kind of no coming back for anybody in the city. So that's my standpoint on affordable housing. So. And we have enough budgets and a lot of the money to where we can make cuts and cut off some fat in certain areas to where we can afford to do this. It's not going to be detrimental to anybody.
Where would those cuts come from, in your opinion?
Initially, like I said, there's some funding for law enforcement that can come out. I'm not saying a lot, but there is some you can. Okay.
Just let him finish.
Chill out, criminal head. These guys are not going to be walking around with batons and tasers telling you to stop. No, not that kind of funding. They're not going to be on
the police.
Give them batons.
No,
guys, that's not what we're here for.
What you do is you take a little bit out of certain cups and certain bowls, and you put it into a bigger bowl and a bigger picture. Whether it's federal funding for road construction, maintenance, whether you take out of law enforcement for a little bit, the detrimental cuts they're going to take over a short period of time will end up to a bigger picture that's going to benefit the city.
That's good.
That's all I got.
Oh, Poggers! I heard you. That was pretty good. Mr.
That was
Falk.
pretty good. Yeah.
Tony.
Man, I'm pretty sure the city's still in debt, so we'll see.
Cletus approves.
That'll be a question during the day.
One thing I've noticed when it came to the housing crisis is that there are houses that civilians own that are no longer in the city, right? I've kept track of a house that's been owned by someone who catch a flight out, long time ago for like months until it was finally available again. So I feel like we should reinvestigate all of the active houses and people who of course are deported and everything, and get those houses back onto the market. That being said, I feel that right now it's only one real estate agent, right? He's doing all the work, he's working really hard, he's doing a really good job. However, one person alone is just not enough, and I feel like there should be at least 2 more people helping out and making some houses for people. That being like Mr. Powers over here was saying, lower income houses. Of course, people have money in the city too, so we should get more well-placed houses available too. And that is all I have.
Yeah! Woohoo! Good Falk.
If anyone would like to rebuttal any of the other candidates, now's your chance.
That was hot.
Still rebuttal without butt.
Does anyone in the audience have a question about affordable housing? All right, we'll move on to the next question then.
Tony.
Yeah.
Over the last 2 governments, social services have been reduced to almost nothing in the state. What plans do you have for the state's social services?
I got 10 mil chilling in the bank.
So I'm not exactly the biggest proponent of social services. I mean, they have their place in society, and I don't think they should be completely weeded out from a society. But I also don't think too many government programs are all that helpful, especially because they'll take more funding away from things that are pretty important. As in this case, the military right now, as we're fighting against the Russians. But I do think there are some things that we could do to make changes that improve things, such as maybe a community service program to clean records, something like that. Where if you have a small charge, you can get it pretty much wiped from your record by doing multiple hours of community service, or if you have a felony, maybe get it changed to a misdemeanor or something like that through the work of community service. So you're giving back to your community and also helping yourself at the same time. I think that's something that's beneficial for everybody. Other than that, there's not many social plans that I think, or social services or programs that I think would be all too beneficial to everybody, both the government and both the city and the citizens. So
isn't housing subsidiaries or housing basically a social service in that regard?
Yeah, that's fair, but we did already cover that. So I was I was kind of skipping over that, but yes, that's fair. That's also another social service that we would be providing.
Caught on the damn speaker.
That speaker keeps getting me too, man.
I know. You would think it's like 6 feet tall.
For real.
All right, to piggyback on what you said, like I said, when it comes to social services, that also includes, but not excludes, food and housing, healthcare, prescription plans, job training. That includes anyone who has a job in here, whether it's fueler, whether it's you want to be a meth cooker, whether you want to be a law enforcement officer or a first responder,
I'm sure we got
or a
some
trash
chefs in
man
here.
or a postal worker, whatever you want to do. Also including with adoption and foster care, which I know we're not fully done with yet, but prescriptions are going to be a new thing come the new year, and a lot of you people are going to be needing to get diagnosed and get medical treatment and figure out what you may or may not need to cope with whatever you're dealing with and the demons you're fighting day to day, which that's only up to you and only for you to know. But in the layman terms, you can't really cut social services or even belittle it, because you need social services on a forefront, because people who don't know what they have, whether it be housing help or it be medical help or prescription help, they might not know their issues at this current time, but at some point they're going to need to figure it out. And the new medical treatment that Pillbox has rolling out as far as diagnosing you and testing you for an array of different things is going to be a huge benefit to a lot of people in the city that you guys need to exercise. So with that coming out to the forefront, we need to start funding that and getting that ball rolling, because that's going to set the tone ultimately for the new year and how we're going to roll out all these new things. So hopefully that covers all your social service questions for all you ladies and gentlemen.
Great job.
Thank you.
Hi, Mr. Falk.
What's up, guys?
So I noticed a lot of these questions kind of fall into each other, So social services are very important. And right now, I just want to say I appreciate all the people who currently work in social services. You do the city, you do the city great. But that being said, we do need to have more available social services, right? Right now, with a lot of new issues coming up, doctors are in demand, lawyers are in demand, big demand. I used to be a lawyer myself. And that was something that wasn't really practiced upon very often when I was a lawyer. And now with things kicking off more and more people are requesting lawyers, I really do advise people to start becoming lawyers. Help with the housing crisis. We need, real estate agents. Let's see. That being said, to be honest, it's just really about the people, all of you people really make change. We can stand up here and talk about policies and opening up jobs, but when it all boils down, it's the matter of you guys actually, standing up and, taking one of these jobs and helping out the people in your community. And the only thing that we can do is we can just help you push that way and give you the advice and mentoring that you need to actually get one of these social service jobs and start helping the people.
Great job.
Yes, sir.
Woo. Yeah. Any rebuttal? Does the audience have any questions regarding this issue?
No.
Questions about
it sounds
universal
like
health care or anything?
Yeah, I was gonna say it sounds like everybody's for them and them existing, but there's not necessarily a proposal on how that would actually be solved. You know what I mean?
Does any candidate want to answer Weazel News' question?
Sure.
Or concern?
Fucking speaker, fucking shit. All right, go ahead and elaborate on your question for me a little bit.
So effectively, everyone said that they are for the process of social services in regards to medical or housing or et cetera. But what is an example of how you would solve that problem? Like, are you going to eliminate bills? What is tangibly the action plan?
Ultimately, you have to lay down everything you have in front of you. Whatever we're starting with, you need to lay down, figure out what needs to go, what needs to stay, and then start tweaking from there. We're not going to know right now because at this present time, we don't have tomorrow in front of us. We don't have a week in front of us. We only have today in front of us. So when it comes down to it, what we have right now needs to be laid down. We need to figure out where we're sitting and what we have, and then figure out what we need and what people want, because we can't plan for you or me. It's bigger than me or you. It's obviously at this entire city. So it goes a lot further than just the people in this room. It goes a lot further than just me and you running for this. So in actuality, I have a term, an idea in my head of how we should do it. But like I said, that's my opinion. And, that's 1% of the argument, because ultimately without you guys, without anybody else giving their opinion on it, it's going to go nowhere. It's going to fall.
Amen.
For the medical terms, what's needed, depending the funding, isn't going to be an issue. The issue I can see is going to be everybody coming collectively together on the testing and figuring out what you need to better yourself and better your life. That's going to be the biggest thing. People coming to the forefront, knowing it's okay to say they have a problem, knowing it's okay to say they need X, Y, and Z. You know, getting the counseling, getting people to the hospital to say, hey, something's wrong with me. I need you to figure it out. And obviously, you know, going from there, that's going to be the main hurdle that we're all going to have to go through.
Good answer.
Hopefully
Good
that
answer.
answers all your questions for you.
Anybody else want to answer that question?
Anderson.
All right, so that was really well speech. Very good. So basically, how I see it is some of these people who want to apply for these social services have a bad background, you know, and I'm not going to stand up here and tell people how to live your life, you know, whether that's making drugs, selling weapons off the black market. People do change. You know, I'm a changed man myself. And I feel that we should invest more into the legal system when it comes to like lawyers to get people's records clear, have them evaluated, and make sure that they are good to start serving these jobs. And that's a main issue when it comes to these services is people have a bad record, you know. And I feel like it's good to have them inspected. And someone's crying over there. So anyway,
be all right, little guy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's fucking distracting. All right. Anyway, so just cutting my speech down short. We need to look more into people's backgrounds. You know, we need to clear people's backgrounds. And oh my lord,
what in the fuck?
Security, can we resolve that, please?
Hey,
Guys, let the cops do their job. Let the cops do their job.
Oh my god.
Security, hello. Okay, don't taste the cop. Don't taste the cops.
Oh man.
If you're not a cop, back up.
Hey, I know a cop.
Ride the lightning, son.
See, another example to go on social services. That guy needed mental health, right? And he went
I grabbed
unchecked,
the wrong
right?
person, I think.
That guy.
Someone assaulted him at the bar.
What the?
Yeah, that's illegal.
All right, let's get some
Tony, move
order
your
in
ass to the
here.
back.
All right, let's get back on. Let's get back on. Everyone, fill back in.
All right, wait for.
All right, you were saying, Mr. Falk?
Basically, yeah, we need to relook at some of these people. People do change, right? People want to change for the better. Better job opportunities are going to be out there, and that's what I want to do. Is I want to go into all these social services myself personally, shadow them, go through the process, and see what they do on a day-to-day basis, how much they get paid, what they deal with, and just adjust funds accordingly. You know, if someone is sitting around, you know, obviously they are not doing their job, and they're just, you know, leeching off the money that the government's giving them. We need to have good management within these social services to look out for these people, make sure they keep doing their job, you know, make them stay active. If they're not, you know, obviously if EMS isn't on call, maybe he can, you know, do something more proactive and we can find something for him to do within the meantime, whether that's getting more certifications to become like a doctor, maybe. You know, these people.
What are you, a blind motherfucker?
Who the fuck? So anyways, yeah, no, we just need to reinvest into the people, you know. The people is what runs the city, and that we need to take care of our people. So just a criminal reformation program is what I would be aiming towards more mainly.
Oh, thank you.
Very good.
Mr. Powers, do you have a response to a tangible plan of how social services would be? What?
It's good. What's good, alien?
Where's Megatron?
What?
All right, so
It is the butt ugly Martian.
it is it's a reasonable question to ask for a tangible plan, but I don't really have a reasonable plan at this moment because it's going to be fluid. It's going to be changing. There's going to be a lot of moving parts to it. The more social services there are, the less clear the plan's going to be, because when you cut funding from one place and reevaluate another place, you're going to have to figure out how much to put into one place and another place. So it makes it a lot more messy. As far as a tangible plan goes, it'd have to be something small, like looking into one branch at a time, reevaluating that one branch and putting into a plan that ultimately benefits the people, people first and the city second. That's all I have to say.
We're out of time for this question, so I'm gonna push on to the next one. The state is $380 million in debt to the federal government. How would you lower this debt?
You kill
Kenny,
everybody.
you going up first?
and there's no debt.
You got it? Okay.
You got it. You got it.
Okay.
I just want. I
you're
gotta get some water, man.
All right, so I agree. In relation to the debt, when it comes down to it, you need to find a forefront and talk to who you're in debt with. Get everyone sat down at a table and figure out what you owe back, how you can either start depreciating that value, whether it's partial payments, whether it's lump sum payments. Break it down and communicate. Like I said, communication is a big thing, and that's something I preach. Without somebody knowing you have a will to pay, that goes leaps and bounds further than just not paying somebody and trying to articulate an excuse. So elaborating to somebody that you can't afford this, or you're going to put 50% of your funds to the left and 25% more to the right. It's going to allow you with 25% to go back to your payments and go back to what you have to pay. So, like I said, taking care of what you owe is going to pay dividends to the people that do loan you money, and they'll be more reluctant to loan you money next time. But you have to have good faith effort, and you have to pay people back in a timely manner. You can't just I wasn't sitting in front of the mic or anything, dickhead. So, in layman's terms, keeping a consistent payment history, coming to the forefront and explaining what your intents are and what your goal is at the end of it. It'll pay dividends to the city, and obviously you have a good track record with your debtors, and they'll be more reluctant to loan you if you are in a hardship next time, or if you do need a bailout, or if you want some extra funding that you want something done now that you can't possibly get done because your funds aren't there. You'll shave off 10 years of your financial burdens and be able to achieve something now for the citizens in the city. And you won't have to wait. You won't have to keep the people waiting. Something you can increase taxes over a small amount of period of time to where it barely causes any incident or any problems for anybody in the city, but enough to where over dividends over the time, all these people pay it back, and no harm, no foul. We're all sitting here enjoying ourselves. If any of what is
Shots!
Oh shit! What the fuck?
Pull out that glue.
We got shots fired.
Hey, what just happened?
About to spin the block. About to spin the block. Spin the block.
Hey, yo,
What's going on?
Let's dip, boys.
I'm just chilling, fam.
Yo, let's dip. Come on. Get to the car.
Smith! Get me out of here!
I ain't scared of nothing like this. It's some people trying to shut up the people. I ain't scared.
Hey, let's not get out of here. Smith, I'm gonna kidnap.
Out of the way.
No, I'm not
Smith,
kidnapping you. I'm getting you out of here.
If you're not an opposite, go back in the building.
Hey, out of the way. Out of the way. Out of the way. Out of the way.
Get me the fuck out of here. Oh god, okay.
Back door, back door,
Bro, this is how you get yourself kidnapped by the Russians again.
Go in the basement on the left.
Out of the way. Out of
Oh hell no, I'm not trying to get kidnapped by the Russians. Out the way, let me go to the basement. I'm going to the basement, fuck this.
Yeah, this is how you get yourself kidnapped by the Russians.
No, I'm going to a corner.
Oh, he's taking a shit.
Already.
Shit.
Oh god,
They left already.
Smith, they're coming for me.
I know who it was. Anyway, moving on.
Calm down. Where did you get a carbine, sir? Oh.
Alright, should we lock down the building so everyone get down in the basement?
Combat pistol.
I ain't scared of none.
I don't think there's enough,
get down
thing in the house.
He's down the highway. I can
They just trying to fear
Hey,
us.
someone give me a
down the
gun.
highway.
Someone give me a gun. I got you.
Now is not the time to live in fear.
Sir,
We will not
officer,
cower to these
So I can
threats.
kill somebody.
Hey Kenny, let's go get him.
Oh yeah.
Kenny,
I
let's go get
got a
him.
musket, but I don't know if you have a weapon.
I really
like that.
can't,
Pembrook,
fellas.
what's the move?
Ow.
I don't know. We put the candidates down in the basement, I think, for now.
Alright, I can't.
Did you guys get footage or anything?
There's
upstairs.
there's one officer in pursuit. That's all I know.
But I didn't see the shot. I had to rewind.
It was a guy in a full black suit.
Tell him to spin the block.
It was a sports car. I think it was one of the advanced sports
Bro,
cars.
we out here. Let's go.
Full black suit.
What color was it?
Full black
I'm out here
suit.
with you.
It
Let's go.
was raining. I want to say.
Alright, obviously this is dangerous, so I think we're gonna cut the debate here.
Did you say full?
No, man, we gotta continue
We're
this.
going back. We gotta get
cannot
back to
be
Well,
shut
if you
down
want to
by these
continue, we
fuckers.
can continue.
Where you at?
Is that what you guys all want to do?
I think everyone's scared.
I'm down. Let's do a debate outside.
All the candidates, all
Yeah, let's do it outside.
Calm down.
Hey, man,
Switch
I
the
need
whisper.
to-
We got a debate outside. Let's get outside and debate. Let's go.
Sure.
Shit.
The last thing we should do
Come on,
is
let's do
cower
it.
to these pussies.
Let's go. I'll spin outside.
Hey man,
I
close
mean-
your eyes. Damn.
We can
Privacy.
continue this at Fort Zancudo. It's secure.
No, we'll be alright. Ask questions.
All right.
Can you get fucking shot in
All right, audience, ask these gentlemen questions.
Ask whatever you want. What's up?
I don't know what's going on right now.
So you said that it wasn't very clear where we're gonna have to chew fat or cut fat, but we know that debt is significant. If the city is that significantly in debt, I don't know if it's just going to be a matter of pulling from one bucket and putting it in another. I think there needs to be something more tangible. Is there any plans?
Yeah, well, we're not gonna pull from one bucket.
That's not FIB, buddy. That's not FIB.
We're not gonna go from one to the other. We're gonna take a little from one and put it into another one. So you're not depreciating one full bucket. In theory, you're doing the piggyback method where you're gonna take and trim from a little bit to make it into one bucket. So you're gonna cut from certain areas, trimming and adding to a bucket to where it substantially makes an impact. And now what I mean by that is, you know, like I said, getting the detrimental payments and getting a steady payment history back, getting the money into a lump sum and making the consistent payments will benefit the city tenfold than it's going to be if we just depreciate the entire, let's say, law enforcement fund. If you cut the entire Leo fund and all the first responder fund, you're done. You're going to end up being backed in prison breakouts, you're going to be backed in riots, you're going to be backed in robberies. It's going to smack you back in the face. So what I'm saying is taking a little bit from the law enforcement fund, whether it be tactical, whether it be reducing their ballistic vest and going back to a cheaper brand.
We're really doing this out in the rain.
There's many things that can happen. That's just an example for a forefront. Taking away their provided health care and diminishing it, bringing it down to a lower level, so that the department can actually take more honor and more discipline.
Yeah, I'd rather be inside than out here. It's like...
Yeah, so. Well, we're out here because we're not scared. So like I said, if this person comes back,
yeah,
right.
It's raining though.
I understand.
We got
thanks
permission
for
to open fire.
And Demon Folk?
You're getting soaked, Richard. You're getting soaked.
It's okay. I ain't no bitch. What, you got scared of getting a little wet? It's okay.
I mean,
Richard, you can have the car.
We have tsunamis every day.
I ain't no bitch.
The debt in the city is definitely not a joke, and the last thing I want to do is to start taxing the people. I feel like we should take money from, you know, when people pay their criminal fines and everything, some of that money should be actually used to pay back some of our debt, right? And that would actually benefit from these criminals in the city, you know? Because, you know, the money, I don't know exactly where all the money goes whenever you pay your criminal fines, but if we could start having a system where we just take some of that money and start putting it back into our debt, I feel like that would be the most beneficial thing, without having to actually start taxing everyone in the city and their jobs, you know, because everyone here earns their money, you know, you all work hard, but if someone's making money by selling drugs and meth, you know, illegal weapons and shit like that, then maybe we should take some of that money, you know, even though they did the city wrong, they're actually helping the city out in a certain way. And I'm not saying that to try to, you know, influence criminal activity in the city, but I find it as a solution, a nice, like kind of like karma, you know? You try to fight back against the city, you steal from a bank, but then in return, when you get caught, you pay your fines, you're actually paying the city back. And that's what I feel like should be happening.
Very wise.
All right, Mr. Powers.
Woo! Let's go, Kenny!
So to continue off of what Mr. Folk said, he was saying that he doesn't want to resort to taxing the people. I don't want to either, but that kind of conflicts with his plans to enact all these social programs. That's why I'm reluctant to implement so many social programs, is because I know it's going to only put us in debt more and end up possibly costing our citizens to pay taxes, which I don't want, and I know they don't want. What I think we need to do is to start chipping away at that debt any way we can, apart from taking money from another lender and then owing debt to someone else. We need to start cutting budgets here and there, what we evaluate as being wasteful, pay that back to what we need to pay back, not implement so many social programs
Kenny,
that
Kenny,
we're
off the car, Kenny, off the car,
going to be stuck in our own.
There's a helicopter in the mountains.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, I think you got the premise of what I was saying, though.
There's a helicopter directly over there. When you see the lightning strike, you'll see it.
Oh, hell no. Alright, we're getting the fuck out of here.
You can't see behind this trip.
Get the governor.
You'll see it. If you're on the car, you can see it. Everybody get inside. Where? Which alleyway?
Everybody inside. Over there. That car pulled up and someone ran into the alleyway.
Wait a minute. Is that fucking...
Linda? Linda who? What? Who the fuck is Linda? Yeah, who the fuck is Linda? Look, if you come over here and you see lightning, you'll see the fucking helicopter.
DJ, shoot it with the musket.
Fucking there. Fucking lightning
Is
strike.
it parked or is it flying?
Yeah, it's on the fucking side of the mountain. It's on the fucking side of the mountain.
No, it's a plane.
Where? What?
Yo. Bro, something crazy going on over here, bro.
You'll see the lightning strike to the left.
Don't bunch up, guys.
Attack by the
Don't too much.
This will backfire, I guarantee it.
No, it's not over there. It's over there, goofies.
Bro, I'm about to...
You can see it right by the fucking trees and the rock.
I know who it is. I know who it is.
Everybody's looking at us.
You'll see it when the lightning strikes.
Yo, anyone got an off-road vehicle?
No.
We got helicopters around the
that guy's from...
Hey, yo, we got helis, bro.
What's going on?
Get the cops to go over there.
I'm out.
Can someone fill me in?
Oh, we got Weazel News heli. Let's go, bro.
Go Weazel News.
You touch my heli, you gonna die. You touch my heli.
First.
I'ma sue you.
Well, this just turned into a shit show.
Hey, what's up there?
Does anyone here remaining have any questions for the candidates? Let's not let these people destroy our democracy.
Yes, I do.
Ask a question. This is one candidate still here.
So what are we gonna do about the jobs? I feel like we need to raise minimum wage.
Oh shit!
I feel like
Raising,
oh my god!
Oh my god!
minimum wage is definitely a good idea. And,
Oh my god! Move! He just went down. Move! We're getting sniped. Move!
Oh fuck! One candidate down.
Assassination attempt. So I'm going in.
Sniped outside. Take cover. Everyone take cover. Get down. I got him inside.
Oh, shit,
Everyone get down. I'm gonna out one more time. Who else is out here? Get him. You got him? I got the other one. 218. Everybody take cover. We're getting shot from the mountainside.
Yeah.
Somebody else just got outside too? Is somebody else down? Everybody, if you guys can get down in the basement, I would say get down in the basement.
Oh.
Must bro.
I got you.
All right, everybody.
Get away from the window.
Everybody take a stall. Everybody get a stall.
Fucking light him up.
Yo, brother.
Hey,
Great flying.
I trust you with
Everyone
that musket.
downstairs, get a stall. Get downstairs,
What's the
get a
news?
stall.
What?
We know where they are. We know where they are.
If we have space.
Guys, get
Everyone
downstairs,
inside the
take a
basement.
stall. No
Everyone
touching.
inside the basement.
Oh shit!
Sniper!
I thought you said we were about
Inside the basement.
That helicopter has people in it. There's people up there at the pine tree with sniper rifles looking over.
We see it.
Bro, we have a sniper. We got shot at. Our heli got blitzed up, bro.
Oh shit.
Holy shit.
They're up by the pine tree. They have sniper rifles. They have muskets.
I'm coming, sir. I got
Guys, there's a sniper. There's a fucking sniper, bro. There's a sniper up on the hill. Our heli squad went.
Hey, buddy, dang, we got it, bro.
They got him.
Oh shit, we got it.
There's a bunch of people outside. Bring them downstairs. On the body.
Oh shit, is that one of the candidates, bro?
Wait, that's Falk.
Yo,
Damn, everybody died? Are you still up there, sir?
Yeah, I'm going out.
Bro, what the fuck?
There you go,
There
bro.
no medics
Oh,
here?
people died in here. Typical too.
Oh, holy shit. Okay.
Yeah, we do. I forgot what's his name inside.
I didn't do a
The
smoke
helicopter
one.
part was my
I did
bad.
regular
That
one.
was too
I'm not gonna let you.
Are you guys good?
Bring him down.
Oh,
Bring him down. Move.
Phil?
They shot Falk.
Wait, what happened?
Hey, so do I win by default?
Or something?
Because everyone died? No. They're just down. They need medical
Hey, I win.
attention.
So, back up. We need medical. Hey, I win by default. Let's go. Oh shit!
Wait, is EMS outside?
Where's he at? Where's he at?
helicopter.
Richard.
Boys.
Richard.
He's up at that. He's up at that.
You didn't answer.
Is EMS outside?
What's up, buddy?
You didn't answer a
I wish
single
I knew you,
question.
sir, but I did.
Yo, there was sniper. Somebody check on my Tesla.
Did you just say I didn't answer a single question? You were damn lying.
With all due respect, I'm gonna say, yeah, you didn't.
Yeah, okay, you're a fucking lie.
I might.
Sir, if you have to, oh my. That's a fucking lie. What are you saying?
I'm not seeing anything up there.
Double speak. That's all I want to.
For what? So
The heli's
sir,
gone.
Yeah, so for where the sniper shots are coming from, right? We were over there on that side.
Steve-O, this is us. Steve-O, we're safe. This is us.
Out of the chopper, boys. Hurry.
It's a way to say.
There was
It's
no
a way
one
to
up
say
there.
something with saying nothing. And
Okay,
I
so
don't know if law enforcement
stay off the road over there because that's where the sniper shots were coming from, though. So just in
I
case.
know what you're saying. It's,
Yeah,
like, whatever. It's okay.
Basically, where my cops.
I
mean,
mean,
it was literally the same rebuttals, if not in better description than what anybody else was giving. So
Yeah, no. Everybody else is everybody else is sucked. But
Run inside.
Bring the bodies downstairs.
I'm just, anyways. It's all. I'm not here to influence anything. I recognize game. Recognize game.
So why aren't you running?
Everyone's getting fucked.
Oh, well, that shows why you aren't there anymore, right? Oh my God, DJ, everybody's fucked. Well, that's why you're not in office anymore.
Oh, stick with this.
This is absolutely insane. Birds of a feather flock together, right?
And the officers, what's the status on EMS?
I already called the EMS down, FIB.
All right.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know if DJ's on. I'm gonna go see what's going on downstairs.
Hey, shot! Oh!
Many dead bodies over here.
218 EMS, are you available?
I won't let you die, bitch.
We need you to go as quick as possible. We got 7 people down. I repeat, 7 people are down.
In the street, watch the door.
218, be careful when you get up on the street. That's going to be in front of the saloon doors. That's where the shots were coming from. So make sure you guys come in through the back and run around the building to get in.
2 people in that car.
218, we do not. Just make sure you are safe and protected when you run on. See you soon.
This is America.
Does anyone here know basic trauma for
218,
CPR?
10-4, I'll go ahead and head outside and escort you in.
Oh, T-Resolute, what happened?
Let me see what you sent out.
Where the freak did he go? Is your
My head popped.
Oh, there you
I just knew to stay strapped.
go. Oh, stay with me, man. I ain't gonna let you die.
I'm scared.
You got blood over my suit.
I'll buy you a new suit,
No one's
man.
over there. Try to land on the street. You're good. Sit with me, bro.
Mr. McCoy, no one's over there, so
All right, sir. If everyone wants to head inside, we're gonna debrief real quick. EMS is on their way. If your friends are down,
Right, EMS is here. Hey, get out of the helicopter.
Why is there a pilot right here? Okay, so you guys are gonna go inside and you're gonna go left.
Get out.
Get these 2 people first.
I got the farther one.
Once you're done with
He has a pneumothorax. I think his lungs black.
Hey, shot! Oh, come down.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Stay with me, sir. Stay with me.
Oh my God.
Yo.
Yeah, right now, yeah.
Bro, like we're like trapped in here, bro. Like
Election in 6 minutes, correct?
We got mad cops.
All right, this guy's good.
Everything, bro.
Where's the
Like,
next guy?
Downstairs. Help me. Grace, help me.
Downstairs.
Hey, Hayes, where'd you put my helicopter at?
Everybody stay away from the windows,
I
please.
kept this blood stable. I kept this breathing stabilized.
Bro, we have like
Stay away from the windows, boys.
Everybody. These are the sharpshooters.
Yeah, we should stay behind this thing.
What is going on here?
We got shot at.
From the grassy
They
knoll.
dropped.
Mad snipers, they did a drive-by.
Yeah, I'm about to leave, bro, because I gotta.
The one who gave me permission.
No, I'm talking about like.
You said we can
Please
use
pay your
all our
bill.
guns,
Like
right?
IRL.
That dude gave me permission. I'm just making sure, bro.
I don't want to leave because
Yeah,
it's
of
fucking
course.
crazy.
Hey, where the hell is
Holy fuck, Kenny, are you okay?
I'm alright, man.
Shit's about to get real, T-Resolute. Get on this side, man.
I'm seeing nothing.
I don't know.
I gotta call down.
But you're not over
You
here.
guys got
John.
the AK. Oh shit.
Oh,
Flip
okay.
side there, dude. Holy fuck.
Who are you voting?
well, there was only like what?
This
3
was
candidates.
Benzo.
EMS has a call
It's
down
either
the road. I'm gonna go
between.
ahead and all done just to keep him company.
Shit was predictable.
Where's your car? Where's your car?
We all.
Over here.
Hey, are we done with the
Carmelo,
debate?
what happened, man? Last thing I remember, I
Yeah.
found
Is my car okay?
I'm out of here, bro.
Yeah, that was the
I'm gonna
last
make a run
question.
for it.
Okay, these guys
What
people
happened,
or are
man?
these civilians?
No, that's a local.
This motherfucker said I was double speaking. The fuck out of my face.
Yo, where's Grayson?
Great
Do you guys see
debate.
Grayson?
Does he know what the
partner.
fuck double? He said we were all double speaking.
The fuck's that even mean?
It means basically when you
speaking-
reword
it's like-
something and you're disguising or distorting it.
So you make it like less threatening.
Yeah, you're not basically answering a question. I'm like, I think we've all answered plenty of questions. It might not have been the answer you were
I'm
fucking.
gonna put on my outfit real quick.
What is good? What is good?
I think every single candidate did a fucking phenomenal job. So
Yeah, same, bro. Yo, come here real quick.
that's what
Great debate, brother.
Yeah, man, you
Oh
too. Like.
shit, that was for Brandon.
Well, that was fucking interesting.
Great
Hey,
debate,
yo,
brother.
buddy. Yes, sir. You too, man. Good luck.
Good luck, man. Good luck.
Yeah, man. I'll hear from you. Hopefully, we'll see what's up. Where's
Yes,
these?
sir.
Okay, we're just gonna keep doing. Okay, hello.
No, I know, bro.
Just fucking stuck. All right.
I don't know where the other guy is.
Hey, David. Good luck. Good job, buddy. I'll give you a fucking.
Hey, yeah, thank you for seeing my ass back there. I really
Oh
appreciate
yeah, man, you're
that.
good.
Good job, bro.
Just sit outside.
Hey, good job, guys. That was a good debate.
Yep,
Yes,
yep.
sir.
All y'all.
Got cut a
Good
little
luck,
short,
everybody.
unfortunately, but.
Hey, if one of us don't make it, none of us make it. Let's go.
That's
Yeah,
it, man.
exactly.
Fuck. I'm joking.
I would happily lose, and knowing that one of you guys would, you know,
Same, bro. Same.
take power. You know.
I think it's good. I think we got a good chance to get the city back in order, guys.
Yeah, either way, one of us is gonna be good. If not, we know who we're gonna have as our partner. So.
Damon.
Hey, I got a question.
Well, good luck to you guys. Stay safe.
Lexus
I
across
gotta
the
go.
street?
I go back to
That's
the
not
military.
mine.
That's mine. That's mine.
That's not yours. Oh, dude,
Alright, officer, thank you for your
how much
protection,
you
fellas.
spend on that?
Information on